This podcast is a folk media production.
You are listening to Tidbits. And what is this tidbit about?
World Toilet Day. World Toilet Day. Sounds unfamiliar, right? I mean, come on, we didn't even know there was a day like this which was celebrated worldwide. Well, let me tell you there is. And what exactly does it signify? So, let me tell you, World Toilet Day celebrated toilets. Yes, that's right. It celebrates toilets, something that we use regularly and do not realize the importance of having the privilege of using toilets and proper sanitation. According to the reports by the United Nations International Observance, around 4.2 billion people live without safely managed sanitization around the world. We spoke to Dr. Janita Malhotra on this issue.
Hi, this is Dr. Janita Malhotra from Mumbai. I am a homeopath and a psychotherapist.
So, we are all forced to or do have to use public toilets and restrooms on a regular basis. Few of us are aware that this could be highly injurious to our health too. In India, not everyone is properly educated about proper sanitation, especially at public washrooms and toilets. So, what are the consequences of not using public toilets, and what are the precautions one should be able to take?
The consequences of using unhygienic public toilets could be many. Basically, you could be at a risk of catching infections like urinary tract infections, common cold, hepatitis A, staphylococcus, E. coli, Shigella, etc. But if you apply and use common hygiene practices like washing hands, washing hands after using the toilet, using a tissue paper to flush the toilet and opening the doors, and not using the spare seat. Always use a toilet tissue paper on the seat before sitting it. This would actually prevent you from catching these infections. It's a little overdone, I feel, but there are a lot of people who don't use public toilets because they are anxious or they may have germ phobia. So you do not be scared, just good hygiene practices, and that should be enough. Like washing hands is the topmost priority, and using tissue paper wherever it is possible to open the doors, or while flushing.
In India, we evidently are aware of the poor condition of the rural areas and even areas in the urban cities. Public defecation is very common and needs to be addressed more often in order to eradicate the same. This practice not only leads to spreading of diseases but also leads to environmental pollution. Thus, is one of the major reasons why our country too is polluted and is not on track to being a pollution-free country.
Poverty is one of the reasons for open defecation. So there's a statistical link between poverty and poor sanitation practices. So poverty, malnutrition, poor sanitation practices go hand in hand. It poses a great danger to environment because it increases the risk of compounding diseases, pollution by microbes, and the list goes on. Using a toilet or going to the toilet is a very basic human need. Aim is to provide toilet to each and every individual wherever possible. The World Toilet Day is celebrated on 19th November. And in India also, the current government, central government, aims at increasing the sanitation across the villages and the urban cities.
It's time I find another hot topic to make you uncomfortable with. Catch the Tidbits podcast on Hauterfly every Wednesday.